Beardo Banjo.
We are getting ridiculously close to the launch of the two next-gen consoles, the Xbox Series X and the PS5. Obviously, there's iterations of those. There's not just those two consoles. There's the digital version and the Xbox Series S. But we are on the verge of next-gen. It's halfway through October already, which means we've got pretty much a month to wait, or just under a month to wait. But both companies keep coming out and showing us new information about the consoles. We've had teardowns, we've had internal previews, and today we're getting a look at the PlayStation 5 user experience. This comes courtesy of a blog post and a new state of play. It's 11 minutes long. Going to check it out and just talk while it's going through it about the things we're seeing. I'm really excited to see it. The PlayStation 4 UI is extremely clean. I really like that about it. Hopefully they don't change it too much, because I love how kind of clean is the only way I can really describe it. I love how clean it is. It looks kind of slick. It looks a bit more adult than the Xbox's kind of cluttered UI. I do like the Xbox UI, but I prefer the PlayStation. It's grown on me the more I've got older, and I want a kind of a nice, fresh, clean display. But let's have a look at the PS5. Let's see what they're doing with the display. Cheeky
Hi
little
everyone,
state of play.
I'm Hideaki Nishino, and I head up PlayStation's platform planning and management team, which includes product and UX design. Today, we are finally going to give you a look at the PlayStation 5 user experience.
Nice.
We will see some of the features that enable games to work together with the hardware and network to deliver a truly next-generation experience. Our vision for a PS5 user experience is simple. We believe that your playtime is valuable and should be meaningful. PlayStation team members from all around the world work to deliver a PS5 experience that is completely centered on you, the player, connecting you with a great play and a passionate community of gamers.
That's nice. It looks like PS4.
The look and feel that's designed for 4K TVs, the PS5 user experience was built from the ground up to take advantage of the console capabilities, complementing the transformative games coming with this new generation.
Designed for 4K TVs.
I should note that this video tour is from a pre-production environment on the PS5 console, so there may be a few small wrinkles or minor changes once the console launches in November. And now, let's check it out, courtesy of our own Sid Schumann.
Let's have a look.
Thanks, Nishino-san. Welcome to your new PlayStation 5 console experience. This time, we've started up from rest mode. We've already created an account and signed into PlayStation Network, so let's log in. In this case, I've resumed right where I left off in Sackboy: A Big Adventure. And here, we're looking at PlayStation 5's Control Center. From here, it's one click and we're right back into the game, but let's take a moment and look around.
So that's the game running in the background there.
The Control Center is always one tap of the PlayStation button away. It provides immediate access to almost everything you need from the system without leaving the game. This includes things like seeing who is online, checking the status of a download, managing your controller, power, and more.
Nice. And the game runs idle in the background there. I'm assuming that is the game. It looks like a menu, a map screen.
These are called cards, and they let you interact with games and the system in a variety of ways. First, as we've just resumed, the Control Center is showing a special card that allows me to get up to date on recent stories posted by publishers for games I am following.
Cool.
Another card here shows me recent media I've captured from my gameplay using the Create button on the DualSense controller. Let's check out one of the most powerful new features of the PS5 console. They're actually just to the right in this row, and we call them Activities. Activities are part of the plan to remove barriers to gameplay. Let's get an example of one way they're used in Sackboy: A Big Adventure.
Okay, what the hell?
With the tap of the PlayStation button, I'm back to playing the game.
That's
Sackboy:
slick.
A Big Adventure is packed with things to discover, and each level represents one type of activity I can play, many of which I can go back to later to discover more.
Okay.
I tap the PlayStation button to bring up the Control Center again. I can see a number of available activities, both active and suggested by the system. Let's take this first one, A Big Adventure, as an example. I can see that I haven't quite completed this level yet. I'm at 33%. Let's open it up and see more. Here I can see more information, including key objectives I haven't met. And I'm seeing a very important piece of information here. It says about 10 minutes left. This is PlayStation 5's personalized playtime estimate, giving me an idea how long it will take me to complete this activity.
That's very cool.
Some activities even let you jump directly to that place in the game.
That's very cool.
But there's more to see here. For another example, let's open that activity back up.
For like achievement hunters, that's really, really smart. I'm assuming these all link to achievements. Or
It looks
achievements
like I
within
missed
game.
an objective to find the monk robe's costume piece. Looks like I need a little help. Some in-game activities, like this one, offer official game help. Game help is included as a benefit for active PlayStation Plus members in some PS5 games. In this case, I can open up that objective to get some hints without resorting to a web search or digging
Very
through
nice.
long videos or articles that might contain spoilers.
So who posts this
particular
content?
hint is a video, and I can play it here in the card, and I can expand it to get a bigger view without leaving the game. Sometimes it's really useful to be able to see the hint on screen while you play. Some cards
No
can
way.
be put in a picture-in-picture mode, or as shown here, a side-by-side view. Super cool.
It's kind of like the snap feature that
In a
Xbox had
card,
but didn't go
you
anywhere.
can access it via the control center at any time. Now let's go find those rascally monk robes.
I really like the look of that. I'm not much of an achievement hunter, but
Thanks, Game Help.
my wife plays a lot of stuff like Crash Bandicoot, and having that is
PlayStation wanted
brilliant.
to make it really easy to chat with your friends on the PlayStation 5 console. So let's check out how it works. Here, I'm opening an interactive notification with a tap of the PlayStation button, and I've decided to join the voice chat that my friend just entered. Now, my friend could have done this on the PlayStation app for mobile devices, from a PS4, or in this case, from a PS5. The DualSense controller features an integrated microphone too, so I could start talking right away. But I always have the ability to hit the mute button on the controller or in the menus.
It's very intuitive, but they haven't changed it too
Parties
much from
take on an
PS4, it
expanded
seems,
role
which is
with
good.
PS5, and they now provide persistent spaces to connect with groups that you play with. Here I have a couple of friends chatting away in the party. One of them has started sharing their screen with the group. Looks like they're playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. We can chat while we play, and I can watch his progress as well.
It really is like Snap. I think it was called Snap on the Xbox, where you could have things running, but it just disappeared.
This
No
is
one used
another
it.
card that could be put in picture-in-picture mode.
That's
or
brilliant.
pinned to the side while you play. You can access it anytime via the control center too, but
That
let's
is brilliant.
discuss it for now. Okay, let's review. So far, we've seen how activities on PS5 will make it easier and faster to hop back into PS5 games, and how you can get in-game help and chat with your friends. So that leaves online multiplayer gaming. Let's check it out.
I'm glad I
I
pre-ordered this
see
game.
that some of my friends are
Looks
online,
decent.
so it's time to say goodbye to Sackboy for now and spin up a match of Destruction All-Stars. One of my friends in the party has already started a match, and we can join them from this card in Control Center. And there we go. Destruction All-Stars now quickly starts thanks to PS5's ultra-high-speed SSD. Okay,
That's
I think we've got
fast.
enough people on our party, so let's jump in. We're keeping the focus on PS5's user experience today, so let's zip ahead so we can see more.
Okay.
And just like that, we're in. We don't have time to play a full match today, but I do think we have time to take a quick photo. To do that, I'll just tap the Create button on the DualSense controller. PS5 is always capturing recent gameplay, but when you compose a shot, even using in-game photo mode, you can capture a high-quality screenshot here. This optimizes capturing the moment, letting you review and choose to share later on.
Nice. I like
I
that.
should mention, screenshots and video can be captured at up to 4K on the PS5 console. Okay, so far we've shown off how to jump into activities, how to chat with your friends, get into groups together to play, capturing gameplay, all of that while in-game. But what if I want to play a different game?
That's nice.
Welcome
That's
to the PlayStation 5 home screen.
very
This is where
crisp.
you'll land when you start up from a powered off state, and where you'll go when you want to choose a new game to play or download. The layout of the space is designed to present games and game content beautifully on a 4K
Yeah, it looks
display,
really
with
nice.
simple and super fast access to what you need. And in case you're wondering, Media-related apps will have their own space like this one, but today we're focused on gaming. Each game has its own hub completely integrated, so all you need to do is scroll down to see activities you can jump right into. Video clips, stories about the game, DLC, and more. Backward-compatible PS4 titles will benefit from some of these features too.
Very nice.
Let's move one spot to the left and check out Explore, which brings together all your games. We saw a view of this from the Control Center earlier, and another view will also be in the new PlayStation app for mobile devices. Explore keeps you in the loop with official stories from PlayStation and from all the games you're following, including trending media from the community. We'll be testing and learning about this feature in the US at launch, so not everyone will have this on day one.
Ooh,
But it gives you a
interesting.
good idea of the direction.
So only for the US at launch, the
And
Explore.
this is PlayStation Store for PS5. It's completely integrated into the system. It's not a standalone app anymore.
Nice. I like
Browsing
that.
for new games to play will be easier thanks to the speed of PS5 and a more personalized store experience. And here, you'll be able to browse the latest games and deals. You'll find PS5 games and many backward-compatible PS4 games too. I'm sad to say, but we are almost out of time. So let's pull up Control Center one more time with a tap of the PlayStation button. On our way out, why don't we quickly share that photo we took in Destruction All-Stars? We can find recently captured media in this handy card in Control Center. From here, we can do some quick edits, but I think I'm ready to share it right now. On PlayStation 5, I have the option to share videos and images to supported external services, or I can send them directly to one of my parties. Remember, parties are bigger than just voice chat now, so I'll select one of my favorite parties here.
Okay.
Let's attach a quick message here. The DualSense controller makes this really easy. PlayStation 5 supports voice dictation in a number of languages.
Cool, I like
so
that.
you no longer have to type messages
So
with
many
the keyboard if you don't
slick
want
little
to.
features.
Simply select the microphone button. Here's a cool detail. If my friend hasn't yet played the activity where I captured this media, and the game's developer thinks that activity might contain spoilers, they'll receive a warning before they view it. Well, that's it for our demo.
Very
Many
cool.
more exciting features we couldn't get to today, but we're super excited to share more of the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation app user experience with you in the coming weeks headed to launch. And of course, this was just a first look at what fans could expect on day one. The team at PlayStation is committed to evolving this experience with our community in the months ahead. We look forward to sharing more. Thanks for watching.
Very, very cool. Now, I appreciate that, it's just a UI and it's nice to see new games and all that kind of stuff, but the UI is integral. It's really, really important to the way a machine runs, the way you experience your content and the way you interact with it. So I'm so glad they haven't changed too much from the PS4. Now, that sounds crazy because obviously they've changed loads, but just in the way it looks, it's so clean, it's so slick, it's not cluttered, it's not menus within menus within menus, which I absolutely hate. It's all there, it's all laid out. The features that were on display there, how quickly it was jumping between games was very impressive. The fact that you can picture someone else's stream from your TV is fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. It's an experience that obviously PC players have been enjoying for a long time on multiple monitors and even on the same monitor. Bringing that to console and getting it right would be massive. Because there's so many times where I want to play something, but I'll chat to a friend, and I do want to keep an idea, I kind of eye on what they're playing as well. They might want to show me something in a game, or even just, I've run into a really bizarre glitch, check this out and stream it to me. That's going to be great to be able to just pin that and watch that as and when it happens. There was a lot there. The guides integrated into the system as well, so not having to jump over to YouTube or Twitter or wherever to try and find out how to do something. You're in the middle of a game and you can just find out exactly how to carry out a task or complete an objective. I don't know where the content for that's coming from, so that'll be interesting. Perhaps there's a community hub where you need to post the answers to these questions before they're there. I'm not sure, but it was very, very impressive. The voice chat looks great. The parties look fantastic. I'm very happy with how it looks. It looks like a very clean UI with some really smart new features that will massively improve the user experience when we get our hands on PlayStation 5 in November. I can't wait to get mine. I pre-ordered with Spider-Man, Demon's Souls, and Sackboy. What about you? What does the UI look like to you? Do you enjoy the look of that? Do you think it looks good? Let me know in a comment. Drop a comment down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe if you haven't already. I do gaming content all the time. Sometimes reactions like this, but a lot of the time playthroughs and video game gameplay, etc. But yeah, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks very slick, very clean, very professional, and very uncluttered. Can't wait to get my hands on it. See you soon for another one, guys. Take care.